Have you ever had to give a talk? You had no time to prepare. You don't really know what to say. You're not sure what really matters. You got that nervous feeling in the pit of your stomach. Felt that? Maybe. Karen. Definitely Karen. Maybe you haven't. If you've never felt it, it's that nervous feeling. Like, what am I going to do? What am I going to say? I've got to go out there and talk. I'm scared to death of this thing. And that was something that happened to me. That situation. You got to go up there and you got to talk. What are you going to talk about? It's a challenge. And I learned something. I learned something from a guy, Rocky Romero, that helped me understand better about what to say when you don't know what to say. What to talk about when you're not quite sure what you really should be saying up there. And helped it make it easier. And explain the major mistake most speakers make. Most people make when they're trying to speak off the cuff. So you'll learn about that and a few other things. Time this talk is over. It happened in this club. It was in Extreme Toastmasters. There was a guy here, Rocky Romero, which you may know. I don't know if you know Rocky. Some of you may know him. Ken maybe. He's a medium height, black-haired guy. Professional speaker. Most importantly, really knows his stuff. Really knows what to do. And he's a person who promotes things. Who gets people to do things. Even if they aren't really sure they want to do it. So it was a day like today. And didn't have enough speakers on the agenda. And Rocky came up and said, Tim, why don't you go up there and give a speech? Rocky, I don't know what to talk about. Tim, don't worry about it. Just go up there and talk. It'll come to you. What do you mean it's going to come to me? How's it going to come to me? How am I going to go up there and have things come to me? Tim, here's the thing. You go up there and you don't know what to say. Just remember, first thought, best thought. First thought, best thought. Rocky went on to explain a little bit more after I gave the speech, which went well, by the way. That the challenge of speaking with a lot of people isn't so much they don't know what to say, it's that they start cutting out things that they don't want to say. Have you done that? You get up there in a situation you're supposed to be talking, and you find yourself kind of censoring things. You're thinking, well, I can't talk about that. I really can't bring that up. I'm not really going to say that. It's not really relevant to the subject. That really won't work. And you stand up there and you start saying, and the problem is you haven't really said anything, but there's this huge conversation going in your mind. It kind of consists of, can I say this? No, I can't. Can I say this? No, I can't. Back and forth, and you censor yourself. So that's the challenge. You start censoring yourself, you don't let it get out, and then you don't say things. So instead of censoring yourself and saying, I can't say that, I can't talk about that, just first thought, best thought. The very first thought that comes out of your mind. Think of Ken. Now, you may say that, hey, wait a minute, that wasn't the smartest thing that Ken did up there. That joke just didn't work. Yeah. No one's going to forget Ken. In fact, you may remember Ken after today. You may be in a situation, a lot of pregnant women around, and suddenly start burst out laughing. People say, why? I can't tell you, but it's something to do with this guy called Ken. I'll tell you later. The thing that worked with Ken is, you had that first thought. Let that first thought come out. Let it happen. So often, when you don't know what to say, you're so afraid what will happen. You let that first thought come out. I get this thought, but I can't talk about it. They'll fire me. They'll hurt me. They'll hate it. They won't like it. Just let it out. You may discover, well, maybe they don't like it. Maybe they hate it. But it says something. It contributes. And there's one other thing. If when you're talking up there, you talk about something you're excited about, you're passionate about, you find you can talk on and on and on. In fact, you find your passion. You find your speech. Josh found out. Find out what you're really excited about doing, and you can talk here 4 to 6 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Josh is a man who likes his coffee. Found that out. He really likes his coffee. And he knows a lot about coffee. Found about all the different beans, how many beans we're counting, and how it all worked. I mean, that was amazing. All those different details of all those different beans. I never knew there were so many beans involved in coffee. That was a new thing. And how to save money, too. That's great. So you find that passion. Or you find something you're passionately don't like Victoria, about that plane. That'll stick in your mind. Next time you find yourself on a plane, you're going to look around and just take a few looks out of that wing, just to make sure that there's no lightning in the air. You never know when it might strike. But it's that passion, it's that conviction, it's that excitement. And of course, there's Ken and his love of croissants. This guy is a croissant fanatic. Just loves the croissants. The best thing in the world. Croissant, as Simon would have you say. But whatever how you pronounce it, love the croissant. You find your passion, you find your speech. All right, just to wrap things up, go quickly what you learned today. If you're in a situation where you don't know what to say, you just stand there and say, that's bad. Instead, first thought, best thought. Just let that first thought come out. Whatever it is, it's okay. And once that first thought comes out, if it's something you're passionate about, something you're excited about, you find your speech. The speech just kind of rolls on after that. And once you start doing that, you can stand up here and be large and in charge. You can make up speeches on the spot. It's a one-step process. It's so simple to do. All you have to do is talk about what you're excited about. And once you do that, the audience starts to enjoy things, except for John. Everybody else starts to enjoy things, starts having a good time, enjoying what's happening up here. As the audience starts to enjoy things, you start to enjoy being up here. And then pretty soon, it's a great feeling, raise the energy, and feeling good about yourself, and giving the audience not only something you had to say, but something they'll remember, something, hopefully, will treasure.